sworn in at the clerk's office.
Okay, because I know at one point he was in the process, but okay.
And then Gabrielle Amano. Don't see present.
I don't see either. So either way, we have enough for the five members. So
So
if they
I have
join,
to
they can.
recuse myself,
Oh, okay.
Gerard, because these
Okay.
are my neighbors. So I will not be voting.
Okay. Are you in a butter?
Yeah.
Okay. So then maybe we should wait 1 minute for at least if he did
I just sent a
Gabrielle,
text to John Dixon to see if he was joining.
yeah, or Gabriella. Did Gabrielle respond, Liz, that she was available?
Yes, she did respond.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we'll just wait a second.
It's just 7 o'clock. So,
Yeah. Mhm.
oh, thank you, Andy.
Welcome.
School start up, Liz?
No, not till Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday. Okay.
Yeah.
This week though,
Almost.
yeah. Wow.
Feels early, but it's all right.
Yeah, it does. I know, it still feels early.
Colleges down south started.
What's that?
I said the colleges down south have started.
Oh, yeah. We've got a friend's son is a sophomore at LSU. He started. My two of my nephews, one at SMU and one at out at Tempe at Arizona State. They both started. So
Yeah. We
All
just
the
dropped
hot
our
weather-
son at we
all
just
the
dropped
hot
our
weather
son at
schools are
university.
started. Yep.
Yep. We just dropped our son in South Carolina last week.
Which one?
University of South Carolina,
Oh,
USC.
Charleston. Yeah, nice.
No, not Charleston. It's in Columbia.
Oh, Columbia. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I
Gamecocks,
was thinking
baby.
of Coastal Carolina, which is down. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right, yeah.
Coastal Carolina is different. Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
Hence the jersey you're wearing.
that's right. Got to represent.
You're frozen now.
I haven't heard back from John.
Yeah. Did you ping Gabriella, Pamela?
No.
Yeah. Because the issue is if Liz recuses, then we have four members
Four.
show quorum, but it would have to be unanimous.
Right.
The decision versus, you know. Mhm. Mhm. Time out. See. Give it a couple more minutes and then we'll just have to proceed. Well, Pam, you want to bring up the meeting notice?
Sure.
We'll get it started and. Perfect. So I'll start by reading the meeting notice and we'll kick off the hearing. So in accordance with Mass General Laws, Chapter 40A, Section 11, notice is hereby given that the Bolton Zoning Board of Appeals will hold a public hearing on Monday, August 26, 2024 at 7 p.m. via Zoom to hear and act upon the application of Brian and Kelly Ratliff. The applicant seeks a variance from the zoning bylaw, Section 250-13.b, residential zoning district for property located at 71 Moderator Way. The applicant is seeking relief from the 20-foot yard side setback requirement for placement of a shed 2 feet from the property line. Public hearing will be conducted via remote participation. And so we'll open the hearing now. And then maybe if you could bring up the application document. So did I see the applicant on?
Yes, the applicant's here.
Okay, so do we, for procedure wise, do we advise them that right now we have a quorum of the zoning board? Normally, for a full hearing, we have 5 members. We only currently have 4. One had to recuse because of being an abutter, it looks like. So the applicant has the option of either having the hearing done tonight, at which the decision would have to be unanimous, or we could wait until another night when we could try to locate the other one or the other 2 members, and that if we had a full board, we wouldn't need a unanimous decision. Is that correct, Pam?
Correct.
Gerard, does look like John arrived.
Oh,
It looks like he has.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Okay,
I don't see him there.
Perfect.
he's on, looks like I see him the last on the list.
Was that the J-O-N or a different John? Yeah.
No, it said John Dixon. I think
Okay, I don't see it on
maybe he
my,
dropped, maybe he dropped off.
Okay.
Apologies, gang. I am here.
Oh,
Okay,
great.
he's there.
Sorry for
Okay.
being late.
All right, so so John is he was made an associate member, right, Pam?
Yes, John's appointed as an associate member.
Okay, so for purposes of this hearing, we'll have him participate as a member on this hearing. Do we need a vote on that?
Yes, we should roll call vote on that.
Okay. So if you would,
Yes, Gerard Ahern,
and this is to have John Dixon as a voting member on this application. Yes.
Andy Kishitz,
Yes.
Brian Holmes,
Yes.
and Bradley Reed.
Yes,
Okay, perfect. All right, so so now we don't have to deal with that issue of having a unanimous decision for the on behalf of the applicant. So if the applicant could walk us through their application and why the variance is required and what hardship and other factors play into it.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Kelly Ratliff.
I'm Brian Ratliff.
We
Hello,
live at
folks.
71. Hello, thanks for joining us. We live at 71 Moderator Way, and we are looking to build a shed And basically, you can see from our application, we enclosed a letter kind of outlining all the reasons why we chose the location. And one of the main things is our property is very hilly. We have a big hill in the front yard and a big hill in the backyard. The main flat area where our house is placed, of course, has the house, and then it has the propane tank and the septic tanks, the air conditioners, and then at the kind of go up at the hill again, and then at the top it's flat, and that's where the leach field is. So there isn't another option as far as a relatively flat location. Even this spot is still a bit, there's some elevation to it, but this is the spot that we think would be best suited for the shed. But it's, as far as location to the property line, it's kind of at an angle where we're thinking, and the back corner would be about 2 feet from the line, the front corner about 5 feet. It can't really come forward much away from there because there's a big tree on the other side. So that's sort of the reasoning behind it.
So, what's the size of the shed?
10 by 14.
Is it a single story?
Yeah.
Yep.
And who's, okay. Who's,
There's the tree.
yeah, trees. Whose property line is it abutting?
Our neighbor, Brianna Kiernan, she's on the call.
Okay. And how close is the shed to your property? I mean, to your home? Like, how's it going, where the access is it?
You have a lot of property pictures there. I don't know if you can
Yeah.
scroll
Oh, okay.
through.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you'll
And
probably
I've
see
been-
you can see everything if you kind of keep going back there.
Okay.
Yeah, right there. See, this is the house. And then if you go straight ahead, where there's almost like a white bag. That's where the location is over there.
Mhm.
Over here,
Oh. Is that,
where this main flat area behind the screen-in porch, that's where the septic tanks are. Mhm. And then up there,
On your side of the tree line, just out of curiosity.
Oh, sorry.
You said the white bag at one end.
yeah, there's pictures that kind of go, yep, keep going down. See, this is the tree line right here, and that
Mhm.
see if you look straight at it, there's the stake from the surveyor right there, and inside the leaves. And then if you look on the left side there, you see the two sets of trees. So it's mainly in the grassy area. Actually, it's just barely on the edge of the woods.
It looks like most of the neighbors have written a letter in support of the shed, including the Kiernans, the closest neighbor, correct?
That's correct.
Yep.
can you bring that letter up, Liz? I mean, Pam?
There's quite a few, but you want that
Oh.
specific one
Oh.
from the
Oh.
neighbor?
Well, yeah, from a direct neighbor,
Okay.
and then,
Yeah, just give me a
if there's
second.
others, we can reference them by.
I think that's Brianna.
Right,
This
right
is
there.
a direct neighbor.
Mhm.
I believe they're on the call as well. I saw them.
Right.
Yes, I'm here, Brianna Kiernan, 57
Mhm.
Moderator Way. So we are definitely in full support of the placement of the shed in this location. The spot where they're putting the shed directly behind on our property, there's a very steep hill a very steep slope that goes right to the side of our house. And that property of ours at the top of the hill is essentially unusable for us. We wouldn't have any plans to do anything there. So it doesn't interfere with us or our property at all.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's good, and thanks for that feedback. Yeah, sometimes we hesitate on too close to property lines. We've had, we had one instance just where the the party that was saying, yeah, it's okay to do it, they were moving, so they didn't really have a vested interest anymore on their property. So they didn't really care that something was being put so close, but we do try to, factor in the compliance with the, people's property rights and whatnot. So it's good that you given that feedback. So the shape and land of the topography, the hill and hilliness and whatnot, that factors into it. And it looks like there's no other real spot. Is that correct?
That's
And
correct.
Brad or Andy or anyone see anything optically where you'd say, well, how about this location? It looks like there's a lot of factors, at least where they said between gas and propane and septic and things like that, that it is hard to cite it looks like.
It looks fine to me.
Mm-hmm.
I
Is
think
that Andy?
it's good that we have the support of the neighbors.
Yeah, right. Okay.
It's inconvenient that a lot of the flat spots are all within the setback.
Yeah. Okay.
just to shed some light on things.
Mm-hmm.
No pun intended.
Any feedback, Brad?
Do we have a some kind of a photograph or drawing of the proposed shed, just so we could have it on the record?
Mm.
Is that part of the package?
There are some photos of where the location of the shed had. We built the base in
No, I
advance.
think he means like you mean the actual like a
Yeah,
blueprint of the shed, like shape of it and stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's, yeah.
Yeah, we do have that. We did include that in the application, but we can send it to you if you want it.
Yeah, it's just something we like to package in with the variance or something.
Yeah, one of the things usually when we deal with sheds or any type of structure, we try to incorporate in the decision that if it's going to be approved, it will be in substantial conformity with whatever plans have been given us, so that, someone doesn't say, okay, now we have a variance to put something, and then they turns into a two-story or larger than, so we tried, and it can work around it if there's some modifications, but at least we have something that we can say will substantially conform to what you're
Yeah.
We
requesting.
just don't want a 40 or something.
That yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
Standard, just a standard 10 by 14 shed, standard height and all.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the
You-
peak to the bottom of the platform is about 14 feet. Is the 6 or 7, maybe
Mhm.
13 of the wall, and then the peak of top. But there's nothing substantially different.
Yeah. So you have something you can send that we can incorporate into the application?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. No? If there's no other questions, so would that be from a board's perspective, the only sort of condition we'd want to include on it, that it would be done some substantial conformity to the plans that will be submitted to the.
Yeah. Yep, I would think that. Other than that, I don't have any questions.
Yeah, okay. Any other comments from the abutters that are on, just so that we don't, we heard from the primary abutter, but if anyone else has any questions or concerns, please add now, so that then we'll close the public hearing portion and we'll make our decision.
Hi, this is Teresa Carey. I'm across the street at 64 Moderator Way. I also submitted a letter on behalf of my husband and I, just again in support of this. I'm, across the street, so it's not technically on anything that has to do with my property line. But I just wanted to again voice my support, and again say that their yard truly has no other option, and I know that they have exhausted many options. And so I'm just voicing my support for it.
Oh, perfect. Well, thanks, Terry. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay. So we want to move to close the public hearing portion?
Yeah, I will make a motion to close the public hearing if there are no other comments.
Second,
Gerard Ahern,
Yes?
Andy Kishitz,
Yes,
Brian Holmes,
yes.
Bradley Reed,
Yes,
John Dixon.
Yes.
The public hearing is closed by a vote of 5-0.
Okay, so it sounds like the only condition that we do would be the in substantial conformity with the plan submitted or to be submitted. And it'll be within the 10 by 14 size parameter that's in the application.
Want me to send those to Pam to add to our application?
Yes. Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I would make a proposal that we accept the variance application with the proviso that the 10 by 14 shed be built in conformance with the submitted plans to be submitted to the board.
Second,
Gerard Ahern,
Yes?
Andy Kishitz,
yes,
Brian Holmes,
yes.
Bradley Reed,
Yes,
John Dixon.
Yes.
The motion passes by a vote of 5-0.
Okay, perfect.
we need a motion to allow Gerard to sign on behalf of us.
We do not need to motion that. It's in your rules and regs, so it's permitted.
Perfect.
Okay, so you'll let the applicant know the process about the number of days we'll have to write the decision and then the period of time before it can be submitted to the town planner, the town clerk for filing.
Yes.
Mhm.
We've
Okay.
reviewed that criteria already, so she's aware, but I will also send notice out once it's filed with the clerk
Okay, perfect.
within 14 days after this hearing.
Right.
Hopefully sooner, but we'll see.
Right.
Thanks, Pam.
Thank you, Pam.
Okay, well, thanks.
Who did the great handiwork on the mowing job for the 40th birthday?
I was hoping someone would notice that.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, that's the picture I used for the front yard. It's the only one I could find. Thank you.
It's perfect.
All
Nice.
right, good luck with it.
Yeah, thank you for your
Thanks,
time.
guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Mhm.
Yeah.
And so you had some minutes for review, Pam?
Yes, February 27th, I can bring them up.
Mhm. Way back when it was
That
ice and
was so
snow.
so long ago.
Yeah, I know.
I know, almost in July, I was 6 months.
Gotta unmute myself. I also noticed we're missing a bunch of minutes from 2023. I don't know if you know anything about that, Pam. They're not posted on the website.
I can look.
Yeah. I would suggest that.
Hmm.
It looks like actually there's a couple boards that the minutes are not in compliance with the open meeting law, like planning board as well. So I would suggest you take a look at that. I know we don't meet frequently, but like,
Mhm.
I mean, that's like 18 months overdue that we don't have these meeting minutes. So it's a little excessive.
Yeah, I've just been, I haven't gone back and done them for prior to my employment.
Hmm. This one was for. Yeah, and I didn't read anything prior to today. I've been on vacation last 2 weeks, so I wasn't able to read these through, but this was the one that okay, yeah, this one's probably okay. Can you
I did
scroll?
notice that my name was consistently spelled incorrectly.